it's Mara from Houseplants, New Jersey. So the other day I had bought a Burle Marx flame and the lady gave me two. They were in self-watering pots with soil, and I gave one to my friend Christina, and she said that her roots were not doing so well. They were rotted out, and then she had to put it into what did she put it? She put in perlite to root. For me, I'm going to say I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take the soil off of these roots and I'm going to rinse them and I'm going to put them in Fluval. All right. So I'm going to angle you down so that we can watch this because I want to see what these roots look like now. I haven't seen them yet, but I am going to do this now. And hopefully I have roots. And I do. I have some roots. They're not that great because they were in soil. So I'm gonna rinse them in here. I'm gonna actually pour some peroxide into this water. And then we're gonna rinse it in the peroxide. All right, can you see that? Yes, you can. So we're gonna rinse these off in the peroxide. Get some of well, as much of this. See, this one's rotted. Yeah, that one's rotted. Get that off. All right. Get as much of this off as we can, the soil. And then we're going to wind up putting it into the Fluval. And I just think it'll do a lot better as a new baby plant. Look, a lot of those roots are just falling off. Soil is great, but for rooting, for rooting a baby plant, it's not so much the greatest. So yeah, we're gonna get that off. Get off as much as we can, especially with black roots in here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put that off to the side, and then I'm going to take this self-watering wick. We're going to rinse that off in the peroxide water too. Get that dirt off as much as we can. That looks pretty clean, and then we're going to just rinse out this cup because we're going to reuse this. All right, and then I'm gonna put this wick down into this cup, into this little shot glass here. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill that with the Fluval. Okay, that's a little shot glass. This little shot glass I'm gonna fill with Fluval here. In the self-watering. Okay, maybe I put a little too much for now. Hold on. Because I do want to get those roots deep in there. Okay. And then I'm going to pour the rest over the top. Okay. Now that'll secure it. Should be secured. I'm gonna put this in here. In this other, it looks like a double shot glass, I think. You know what, let me rinse that one out too. Might as well, right? Might as well. Not mine as well. Might as well. And then I'm going to put that back in here. And then what I'm going to do is I have some water here with some tap water conditioner in here. And I'm going to put some of this. I use this Pretty and Green Leaf Lux. And I just eyeball it. I use this for my leca props. And I'm also using it to propagate my alocasia. So I'm going to pour this over the top of this fluval. Let it soak in there. That'll keep it nice and moist so those roots grow into it. All right, and it's nice and stable now. So we'll see where this goes. I really wasn't comfortable having it in the soil and it being in a self-watering at such a young age. I just think it just doesn't have that capacity, like, to hold those roots. Like, I just think it would have been root rot central. And then when my friend Christina told me that hers was root rotted, I got a little nervous, and I'm happy that I did, because a lot of them were rotted. I mean, you know, it's you can see the yellowing of the leaves here. Like, there's a little bit of yellow on this. This is not a variegated. So, yeah, we'll see where this goes. We'll see. There's a little aerial root here. And then we'll see where this goes from here. But I think the fluval will give it a lot of ventilation, better air, and then keeping it nice and moist, but not strangulating it, you know, like not suffocating it. I think it'll do a lot better. All right. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share. If you have a plant this little and you're like, well, should I do soil? Should I do fluval? Should I do perlite? You know, you could do pearl. I would say do perlite if you don't have the stratum, but don't do soil. Like, try to avoid the soil altogether. All right. Thank you and have a great night.